G'day fellas and welcome to a casted game. This game is the third in the series between Beastie Cutie, who spawns in the north of the map playing as the Blue Holy Roman Empire, and Hut, who spawns on the south side of the map playing as the Red Holy Roman Empire. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got ourselves a lovely little mirror match here on 4 Lakes. A beautiful mirrored map for a wonderful mirrored match. This, of course, is a map that is dominated by these small little seas out towards the north, south, east, west side, and it's all about denying your enemy's seas while at the same time maintaining your own, not having your own denied. So we can see at the moment Hut got a nice little opening here, 5 villages down on the wood line. He's moving out to begin making that dock. We'll check in over on the other side. Is Beastie going to be doing the same thing? A little bit behind right now. House going to be going up. 5 villages there on the wood as well. Going to be a single scout opening for him. Idle scout for the oh, this is a rarity right there. Jeez, you don't see that coming out too often, do you? Scout in the middle of the map though for Hut. Looking to gather up those sheep. Sheep not going to play a super important role in this match. Just typically because you're going to be getting a lot of your food from the deep water fish. That's essentially it. Now I'm curious to see exactly how this game unfolds and the way that these guys look to play it, because the way I'm thinking about it is your best bet is probably just going to be going for some sort of fast castle, but at the same time, you've got to be careful not to lose water. But at the same time, you've got to be careful not to overinvest in your enemy's water and denying that, because there's always the risk that your enemy might just be going fast castle and look to go heavy on knights and really deny them out. So that's always a possibility. So with the single scout opening, a lack of scouting information is going to be had by these guys. Obviously, they're going to be even in that regard, but it definitely means you've got to be a bit more careful, a bit more on your toes. First fishing boat coming out for Beastie. Great little spot he's got over here as well. Look how close this one is to the main dock. Very, very nice. By the same token, we see Hut now starting to wall up on his north shore. And that's going to prevent any docks from going down. Something that we've obviously talked about quite a bit recently are these sorts of little walls that come in. And by putting these walls down, it prevents both him and his opponent Beastie from putting down any of these sneaky little docks, and just maintains the integrity of this pond. By the same token, he could be looking to do the same thing on the opposite side of the map. But it seems difficult to get a dock down here. You realistically might need a wall segment here and maybe a wall segment across there and there. You might not even need one. Maybe just one here. It'll block all of that off, because I don't think you can build on that. Beastie now coming through, bringing the scout forward. Age up, still yet to come through. He's got 3 villages on gold for the moment. No upgrades in queue. We'll take a look at how Hut is doing in his base. He's going to be doing much of the same thing. A lot of villagers moving out to gold now. Relic going to be coming out here as well. Also going to be dropping down the house, so he's going to extend out that range for the emergency repairs all the way out to the dock here. You can see those, speaking of docks, that we've got the walls all the way up, so Hut going to be completely defended on this side. Now, Beastie going to be scouting this out as well, so no sneaky docks going to be able to come down on this side. I would suspect Hut probably going to be looking to wall this in, but now going to be spotting that one out. The villager coming through does manage to get the wall down, so not going to be able to do anything funky here. We'll check in over with Beastie, though, on whether he's looking to do something similar. Now, when it comes to Ark and Chapels, I suspect Ark and Chapel are going to go down right here for Beastie. This is a great little spot he's got. The alternative is that he goes over on this side next to the stone mine if he's thinking about double TC, but you'd suspect on a map like this that double TC probably not going to be something considered too often. And what do we have here? We've already got a forward villager moving out towards this side. Now, I don't think Hut has spotted out which pond Beastie has gone onto yet. So he might be taking a little bit of a gamble. I guess the one thing that you can sort of always hold truth to is that it is a mirror match, which means that if your topside lake, if you spawn close to your topside lake, then your enemy is probably going to be spawning close to their bottom side lake. So we do see the villager now moving out there. Going to actually pick up a wolf out here. I don't know whether Hut is going to be able to defend it. Let's see how he goes. There we go. Turns around. We'll check in with Beastie now, because he's going to have that age up coming through shortly. Actually, he's quite a ways away off it. A little bit of a miss macro here. 100 gold still to go. There we go. There's the age up, forcing the drop off. Ark and Chapel coming down in that supreme spot. We'll check in over on the other side and look at Hut. Hut's actually got, I would say, pretty bad Ark and Chapel here. TC, berries, and the gold. Not the best positioning here. I mean, I would have preferred something out here. That way you get berry, stone, and the wood. But even then, I mean, realistically, the gold's obviously a pretty important goalpost there, isn't it? So we'll check back over on the other side, as we've now got a secret dock coming from Hut on his own side. So something that he suspects Beastie probably not going to be going for. And Beastie going to be doing the same thing. Look at this. Both of them going for their docks on their own sides. I'm guessing this is also to block off the enemy. You know, it makes it a lot harder for your enemy to dock if you've got control of this side, doesn't it? And it's interesting to see both players going for this. This is like, it's very, very interesting because it's kind of like, it's a reverse-aroo. You know, the flipperoo, the flipperino, I guess we'll go with. And now we've got Hut moving back towards the base. Doesn't look like he's going to be going for any more walls down on this position, but we do have an interesting upgrade coming through. Ladies and gentlemen, it's extended lines, something that you do not see very often. 20% extra carry capacity, actually 10 extra carry capacity. You know what, technically, I think it is actually 25% carry capacity increase because it goes up by 10. But in addition to that, it's also going to be an increase of speed by 20%, which is not too bad at all. Over on the other side of the map, though, Beastie, we'll see if he looks to go for something similar. Extended line is going to be a possibility for him. But that could be the difference here in this game. Hut now going to be dropping down a stable as well. We do see that with the first of the horsemen making its way out onto the field. Now, I'm curious what he looks to achieve with the horsemen. We can see him rallying towards the stone outcropping. A pretty smart decision here from him. Behind this, looking like he might be going towards that Castle Age Beastie with nothing out here at the moment, but he is intent on going castle. So many villagers here on gold. Also with that double dock now, he's going to be super happy with his positioning here. And he's also looked to wall this off. So both players walling off their top sides. Interesting that Hut opened with walls and Beastie is somewhat closing with walls. Because, oh, never mind. We actually did see Beastie wall. So he's walled off this position completely. And very confident that there's not going to be any dock drop down here. Perhaps it's not buildable land. You know, sometimes you do get those pieces that aren't buildable, even though they look like they are. Double horseman out for Hut. Double stable as well. I do like this opening. I always feel like the player who goes for early units, especially in a matchup with the Holy Roman Empire, is going to be at an advantage, just simply because they can actually deny out the prelates of their enemy. We can see now Beastie's going to get a read on this. He's going to see, oh, there's actually 4 horsemen out. So that's going to be the scout going down, and with that, there's going to be no more scouting information coming through from that, because that horseman will 100% take down that scout. He does not outrun it. Age up now coming through. The question is whether it's going to be Burgrave or whether it's going to be Regnitz. It's going to be a Regnitz, so not going to be going for that all-in option. But the main issue that he's going to have is how is he going to gain control of these relics? We see him already moving out on the map. Hut does to begin taking control. He's got 2 prelates for the moment. One standing in the wood line. The other one going to be inside the Archon Chapel. Beastie on the other side. Only the one prelate. It's the one inside the Archon Chapel. Now, there's one down to the south, second one down to the south, and then the other 3 all on the north side. And you can see the way Hut is camping this up. He does not want to allow any of these relics to be picked up. Interestingly, doesn't go for that bottom side, though, at all. We don't see him moving out there at all. But stable now coming up for Beastie. Hut going to be aging up as well. We see the Regnitz coming down on the front side here for him instead. And now we've got horsemen actually going to be running in underneath the town center. Very, very cheeky. Looking to try and delay the age up. And obviously, if you delay the Regnitz Cathedral from going up here, it's also going to delay any knights from coming out. You can see Beastie not looking to train any horsemen during this downtime. Getting a nice little solid raid on this position. He's going to force these villagers away from the gold. Beastie got 500 gold in the bank, so plenty of gold. But this is going to force his APM to be focused here, managing to idle the villagers. Oh, this is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. This is game number 3. The winner of this game goes through to the final day of oh my lord, the single villager to save it all. He's managing to tap away, and it looks like the age 3 is going to come up. Beastie manages to do it. Lost a lot of horsemen out here, but I tell you what, he's done a great job in buying himself so much time. Jeez Louise, that is absolutely terrible for Beastie. The delay there combined with all of that idle time. Oh my lord, it's beautiful. Hut now reaches the 3rd age. So we can see Beastie with his single prelate out right now. He's got a second one that's come out. Look at this. 1 relic. Second one being walled in. Third one is being walled in as well. There is a wolf out here that's going to have to be killed. We'll take a look and see where the prelates are. They're moving out across the map. We've got double prelate down here to the south. I'm not sure where these guys are going. There we go. He manages to fix it up, and it looks like that relic up towards the north will get taken. Oh, he's not going for it, though. He's not going for it. He's going for this one up towards the north. The villager still getting attacked by the wolf. I think he's just going to... He's trying to get the wall down. He gets the wall down, and he's happy with it, because having that wall down means this prelate's going to be wasting its sweet-ass time. And now we see a third prelate has come out. We'll try and track exactly where it is for Beastie. We'll jump into his line of sight as the knights begin moving out across the map. It's going to be the close relic he looks to pick up as the knights continue moving forward. And look at this, Hut on the other side of the map, just here with plenty of knights. Already got 3 of those bad boys out. He has got ultimate production coming through. Now that second relic on the south side also getting picked up, so it looks like it might be a 4v1 on the relics. This is not a good sign for the Beastie. This is not a good sign at all. Relic coming up towards the north. We can see that prelate just standing, waiting in the shadows. Knight on knight action now down towards this south side. Whoever gets the first hit off is going to be the one that's, I guess, realistically winning the battle. And we can see there, once again, Hut going to be winning another small victory down to that south position. Beastie going to be looking to funnel in more units, more knights towards the enemy base. And we hear the Wallalol up towards the north. The charge is going to come in. He looks like he's going to hit it, but does a little bit of a run by. Runs out from that position. Relic did go down as well on the south side, but it's in a great little spot here. I don't think there's going to be any issue picking this one up for Hut. So Hut feeling very good about himself. He's got 2 relics in the bag. And now those knights going to be moving towards the base of Hut, looking to try and take out a couple of villagers on the gold mine. At the same time, up towards the north side, we can see prelates dead on the ground. One relic in the regnants for Beastie. It is all about this, and oh my lord, look at this. 4 stables coming down right now for Hut. Things looking very good. It is all over the place. We hear that relic being picked up once again. Prelates all over this map, pulling back relics, trying their best to bring them in, doing very, very sneakily jobs. But now we've got some knights raiding once again on the gold mine. It looks like the villagers just going to stand and take it like a man. Impressive stuff, and the knights going to come and force these away. Impressive stuff from those villagers. Unfortunately, they do lose their life for it. Hut now sitting on 45 villagers compared to the 52 of Beastie, so not terrible. We also see survival techniques now coming through for Hut. An interesting tech, not something that we see every day. But once again, those knights looking like they might get a little bit hungry over on that hunt. Hut going to be doing a bit of a raid on the other side of the map as well. Knight numbers looking very healthy at the moment for Hut. And Beastie going Imperial. Beastie going Imperial behind this. This could be absolutely terrible. This could be a really poor decision for Beastie, because in the event he goes Imperial here, there is a chance that he just dies straight up to Knights. It will just be Knights on his wood line, Knights on his gold mine, Knights everywhere. And there's nothing he can do about it, because these Knights, once they get +1 ranged armor, those Knights are not taking any damage from the town center. Even at the moment, it's not very good. Villagers going down for Hut on this wood line. We do see a relic did actually... Oh, is still being carried in, I think, by that prelate. No, it's not. It got taken out. But it does still sit underneath that outpost. And now we've got more and more knights moving in. Beastie trying his best to get up to the Imperial Age, but you can see he's had to stall out a little bit. Still pumping out plenty and plenty of resources. Villagers in queue at the moment, 16 of which are idle. Jeez Louise, things not looking pretty right now for Beastie. Just knight numbers, knight raids all over this map. It is all about the knight attacks. And now prelate moving in. Hold on a minute. What do we got over here, mate? Settle yourself down. You got to get back to the church, buddy. This is the wrong direction for you. Once again, the knight's looking to hit the gold mine. He's doing a decent job of idling that. And Beastie now going to be able to age up. But now the real problem begins, because even if that age up comes through, we actually see the prelate pulling out this position. We'll enter into the cinematic mode as the Wallalol comes down. Not going to be successful. Oh, hold on a minute. Hold your horses. Not successful at all. And now the relic, as well as the prelate, looking like it might go down. Villagers getting pulled. I don't know whether we've got Imperial Age coming through, but things not looking good right now for Beastie. Hut just commanding a complete and utter domination here. Beastie's got the resources to get up to the next stage. But good game gets called. Beastie is going to be tapping out in this third game, and Hut will be going through to the final day of action in this weekly. Fellas, I hope you guys have enjoyed this casted game. Make sure you check out the Road to Red Bull Wallalol this weekend, 15 GMT, Saturday and Sunday, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.